All right, good morning. You're looking at Rhonda Reed. We're going to be talking about a really neat, unique, fun fundraiser for Quota of Ruston. And we have a short turnaround on this because I do believe, Rhonda, is it tomorrow, Wednesday night at 6?
It is, the drawing will be held on July the 17th.
17th, okay, so that is tomorrow. Let's find out more about this really creative fundraiser. All right, that's Fred Flintstone giving the yabba dabba doo here on the New Roo 102. I am Rick Godley, and we have special guests in the studio. We're going to be talking all things Quota Club of Ruston, Rhonda Reed, and we're going to get to a really neat, unique fundraiser in just a moment. And oh, by the way, your opportunity for a $10 chance to get a really neat night in Ruston is that window is a short window because it's going to be tomorrow night. That's the 17th of July. We're recording this now on the 16th. Well, Rhonda, good morning and welcome in.
Good morning, and thank you, Rick, for having me on to talk about the Quota Club and our fundraiser.
Well, you are most welcome, and the Quota is a very visible organization in the community doing great things for the community. So why don't you first of all brag on Quota? Who are you, and why do you do what you do, and how can somebody get involved?
Well, what we like to say about the Quota Club is that we are a group of friends who volunteer their time to make an impact in the community and around the world. We meet on the second and fourth Wednesday of the month. We have a lunchtime meeting from 12 to 1, and if anyone is interested in joining the Quota Club or just coming to check us out, you can just message me on our Facebook page, Quota of Ruston, and we'll be glad to get you some information about joining the Quota Club. We are a small club. We like to support organizations that assist disadvantaged women and children. In the past, some of the organizations we've helped are the Boys and Girls Club, the DART Agency, the Med Camps program, the United Way Backpack program, any organization that helps disadvantaged women and children, the Quota Club raises money for every year.
Well, and that's where the proceeds from this fun fundraiser for only $10, your chance to win. We'll get to the details on all that in just a second. Well, obviously, and I like what you said, and you remember the phrase, think global, act local. Well, this is what Quota is. You're acting local but making a global impact. I like that, and you've been involved with it for now, 31 years, so that's a lot of impact.
Yes.
So tell us, what motivates you to do that? I know that the answer is probably obvious, but you've stuck to it for 31 years.
I'm not originally from Ruston. I moved here from New Orleans many years ago, and the Ruston community has been very good to me and my family, and I am just looking for a way to give back to the Ruston community.
Well, and you got volunteered for this one, didn't you?
Yes.
It's amazing when I reached out to Claire, and let me take this moment there for those who are going to watch us for the future. The answer will always be yes. For any other organizations out there, get in touch with Rick Godley, get on the Roo, the radio, and then also live stream it. And I saw this a night in the Elephant Room promotion fundraiser that y'all were doing, and I made a note to myself saying, look, get them in here, because the more we can promote, the more people can get involved, and you can raise the most amount of money. So that's for future forward, folks, but for y'all, anytime you're welcome in here. The drawing, it's going to be tomorrow night. This is the 16th. It'll be on the 17th. It's called the Night in the Elephant Room. What is the Elephant Room?
The Elephant Room is a very cute Airbnb in downtown Ruston. There are some pictures of what the room looks like on their website, which is elephantroomruston.com. You can check out the pictures of it. It is very downtown looking, brick walls, wood floors. It's a one bedroom, one bath Airbnb. It sleeps 4. And it's going to be a fun little package that we've put together. You
know what I like? You talk about creating and recreating, and then there's a lot of that going on in Ruston and Lincoln Parish here in the year 2024. We're talking about a place that used to be a loading dock. and now it's an Airbnb, and Ruston is a destination point. So this is a really creative way, whomever did this, and I'll get to the bottom of this. Now before we I want to ask who came up with the idea to incorporate Quota to in the elephant room. What do you know about the elephants?
Well, I know that Mr. Rogers.
Bill Rogers, right?
Yes, he collected elephants. I believe at the time of his death, he had over 3,000 elephants, and that is why the room he owned the building, and that's why it is named the Elephant Room. Right.
Rogers Furniture. Matter of fact, as director of the Lincoln Parish Museum on the second floor, I want to say we have at least 10, maybe a dozen elephants, part of the Bill Rogers collection. All right, so folks, for $10, you're not only going to get to stay at this Airbnb, which, by the way, is going to be Friday night, August 2nd, you get a whole bunch of other things that come with it. First of all, who came up with this idea? You know, because typically, I don't know what other organizations you've been involved with, Rhonda, but, you know, they're like, okay, well, let's sell cookies. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a car wash. And somebody says, you know, I got an idea. Let's sell an opportunity for somebody to spend the night in the elephant room. And they're like, wow, that's something that we've never done before or heard. Who did that?
This is the brainchild of Megan Shirley. She has a very creative mind, and she comes up with a lot of fun ideas. She's a local business owner, and also just someone who is interested in furthering the Ruston community.
Sure. So job well done there, Megan. All right, so not only is it one night, what else do you get? It's all one package that you're going to get, too.
It is a package. The package is worth over $700. In addition to the night at the Elephant Room, there is a $200 gift card to White Lightning.
Right.
And there is also a $50 gift card to Board and Bottle. You also get a charcuterie board and a bottle of champagne.
Charcuterie. I couldn't pronounce that, or I wasn't sure I was pronouncing that. And I know that is a bottle and board specialty. Is that correct? What is a charcuterie?
It is just a combination of meats and cheeses and crackers and fruits and jams and jellies, and it's very popular now, and it's but also it's if you the $50 gift card to Board and Bottle, they also serve breakfast, they serve lunch, coffees and teas. So, you know, if you win this package, maybe the next morning after your night at the Elephant Room, you get up, you go over to Board and Bottle, you have some breakfast. They have breakfast sandwiches, they have lunch, teas, coffees. You don't have to go in the evenings for cocktails and charcuterie if that's not your cup of tea.
Sure, or your bottle of libation, and more than just tea there. And by the way, there's another case in point. That's Jane and Rupert. I mean, when did you move to Ruston? I moved in 82.
I moved here in 83.
83.
Yes.
So at that time, it was Mary Ann's bookstore, right?
Yes.
So that's where it is, formerly Railway Coffee. We want to salute everybody getting involved. That includes White Lightning, Craft Cocktail, Culinary or Culinary? What do you say?
I say culinary.
Culinary. I do too, but others say culinary. Either way, it's fabulous place. And also Jane and Rupert at the Bottle and Board. Whom else am I leaving out here that we want to give a shout out to for getting involved?
That is the only things involved in our fundraiser.
All right, so we're running out of time as far as people do. It's only $10, and the drawing's going to be held live on Facebook on the Quota of Ruston's Facebook page, correct?
It is.
All right, so how does somebody who's listening to us right now on the new Rue 102 FM or watching us say, you know what, I want to take a chance, give me 5 tickets. How do they do that?
I would either go to the Quota of Ruston Facebook page or the Instagram page. There is a link where you can enter. You can enter as many times as you want. The raffle tickets are $10 a piece, but again, this is a package worth over $700. It's a wonderful little staycation if you're looking for something to do in Ruston, date night or a girls' getaway. It's going to be a fun package.
Sure enough. Again, job well done on all of y'all coming together and making something happen, all for a great cause, and it's ATL, all things local. Anything else possibly, Rhonda, before we play Henry Mancini's The Baby Elephant Walk?
No, just go check out the Quota Club and buy a raffle ticket. You'll be supporting the Ruston community, disadvantaged women and children.
Awesome, awesome job. Job well done. Rhonda Reed here on the new Rue 102. Here is Mr. Henry Mancini's The Baby Elephant Walk. This is one of those songs, if you hear it today, it's going to get stuck in your head between your ears, and that's a good thing. All right, there we go. Let's kill this stream. I want people to hear that.